Hi, Mick from LRM Products. We're the manufacturers of the VersEseal waterproofing system. I'm going to show you today how to waterproof the inside of a shower, the floor and the wall using the VersEseal waterproofing system for under tile. This is our under tile waterproofing kit. It's designed for about 6 square meters, which is the size of a typical shower. The VersEseal under tile waterproofing membrane is NADA tested and approved to AS 4654, which is the standard for a membrane that's required when you're building a wet area to AS 3740. Now, in some states you need to be licensed to carry out waterproofing works, so make sure you know the rules in your state. In this pack we have 2 kilos of our VersEseal porous substrate primer. This is ideal for fibre cement and concrete. If in your situation you're going over tile, on a deck perhaps, you'll need our non-porous substrate primer. This also comes in a 2 kilo pack, and we're happy to exchange that free of charge. You just need to let us know at the time of order. Also in the kit we have our silicone-based bond breaker, 10 metres of our geotextile, which is for going over the joins. Kit comes with a brush and a roller, and obviously 12.5 kilos of our VersEseal under tile waterproofing membrane. This system is ideal to go under tiles, but also under resilient flooring in wet areas, bathrooms, showers, balconies and decks externally as well. So let's go and have a look at the key steps of the process. First step, remove any dust and dirt that's on your substrate. So the second step in the process is to prime the substrate with a VersEseal porous primer. This is going to consolidate the surface and make sure you've got really good adhesion of the waterproofing membrane that we're going to put over the top. We're going to apply this at about 180 grams a square metre. If you've got a really porous substrate, you might need to apply a second coat, but 1 coat's normally enough. Allow the primer to dry. This will take a couple of hours in good drying conditions. So next, apply the silicone bond breaker along the joins to form a slip joint. We need that at 12 millimeters wide according to AS 3740, so that's been measured out and ready to go for us. Let the silicone cure for the required time. So now we're going to put on our first coat of the actual waterproofing membrane. We're going to apply the VersEseal under tile waterproofing membrane along the joins, lay the geofabric into that coating, smooth it out, make sure there's no creases or air bubbles, and apply another coat over the top. Treat the joins as if you've just cut in the edges, so you can go straight ahead and give the bulk areas its first coat. The specification is 0.75 millimeters wet film in all areas per coat. Always check your wet film coating thickness to avoid any future problems. Allow the under tile waterproofing membrane to dry. This can be as little as 1 to 2 hours in ideal drying conditions. Longer may be required depending on temperature, humidity and airflow. Apply a second coat of the VersEseal under tile waterproofing membrane over the whole area, again at 0.75 millimeters per coat. So now we want to let our second coat dry for a minimum of 4 hours before we tile or flood test. You may need to leave a little longer if your drying conditions are not ideal. So that's how easy it is to use our VersEseal under tile waterproofing system. If you'd like any more information or would like to place an order, hop on the website or give us a call.